Let me show y'all the Cash App method you guys should do to get tons of money, thousands of dollars every single week. You guys can see right here, I'm cashing out a large amount, but the fee is really high. So let me show you guys how I do this. So you want to go on to Trailline Privacy, right? So the method is pretty simple, but their service is already done. So they pretty much did everything for you. The whole setup is there. If you guys want to do this yourself, all you gotta do is have a verified Cash App, all right? It could be under anybody's name or information. You would need to apply for credit cards, okay? So technically, you could apply under your info, but we don't want to pay back the credit card. So you could, apply it through someone's name or use a CPN, which is better. You want to apply through, Chase, Bank of America. You want high limit credit cards, all right? Once you get the high limit credit cards, you will add the cards to the account. You link it, you add the funds to the balance, and then you guys can transfer it to another Cash App or just link your debit card or bank account, do a transfer, and boom, you will have the funds. So that's what this company did. They applied for a credit card with a CPN and they add it on to the Cash App, which is verified through the CPN. With the public records, you can definitely do the verification easily because they make also fake IDs and stuff. So the most they have is 15,000 at a time. Okay, so this one is 800, but if you guys add to the card, it's technically 600. Same with this one. This one's like 150. The 3,000 is the cheapest one. So you could start with this one, or you guys could start around the middle, 5,000, 10,000, doesn't matter. Delivery time is 30 minutes. You guys can read all the information, and here's the email. You guys can reach out for questions. 30 minutes to 3 hours, same day delivery. You can buy as many as you want. You guys can check out my other videos. I bought, tons of accounts. I made, I don't know how much, like thousands of dollars, like tens, hundreds of thousands, just off the Cash App method. It's very easy. Without the CPNs, it's going to be a little hard. But if you guys have fools or whatever, people's information, you could use that as well. But that's what a CPN is really. You're making a fake identity. You're using this to fool banks, applying for credit cards or loans, getting approved, using the cards to cash out through Cash App, or you guys can technically buy expensive stuff and resell it online or in person for cash or get a check, But the CPNs are good as well. It's almost better than the Cash Apps, really. If you guys can make a CPN or purchase a CPN, you can get tons of credit cards. To cash them out is literally just to add them on the Cash App accounts. And if you max out your Cash App limit, you can literally make another one under your name or use your friends or whatever, CPNs, you guys can get so much money off CPNs and you can get rich off the CPNs. Like CPNs, you can make hundreds of thousands every single month, okay? Not a year, every single month. You can technically make millions every single year using CPNs and doing the Cash Apps as well. So you guys can check out their services here. Another site I want to mention is Value Trade Lines. They do have CPNs where you guys can apply for credit cards. I made a video on this. You guys can check out my other videos. But text the number here, email for questions. They have loans as well. You guys can see you pay a one-time fee to get the loan. Trade Lines, everything. This is a good company. And I'll list some more sites in the description for you guys to check out. But definitely check out Trailline Privacy and Value Trade Lines LLC. Also, a good mention is Nation Credit Lines. They also have good services, CPN services as well. So that's pretty much how I did it. Just buy the Cash App accounts or make one, apply for a credit card under CPN. And if you guys don't know where to apply, just look up Chase, Bank of America, your local branch. You just Google the top 10 credit cards and apply.